Hey, what's up? Mr. Gus here. I'm creating this short video to help you guys fill out and complete the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation application. So I'm going to be going through some of the requirements that you have to do. I'm actually going to pull it up on my screen and show it so that you guys can see the step-by-step of how to complete it. This one's really important because you've talked to me about it so far. You know that every single Cincinnati public school student who's filled this out has gotten money from it. So it's really important that all of you complete this. All right, so first of all, I'm going to go over some things that you'll need in order to fill out the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation application. First step is completing the FAFSA. I cannot emphasize how important this is. This is the start to all of your financial aid. So for those of you that have already done it, congratulations. For those of you that still need to do it, if you need my help, please reach out. The second thing you need is your social security number. Some of you hopefully have already memorized this. If not, you can get it from either your parents, or if they don't have it, go ahead and reach out to me and I can help you find the appropriate website. So the third thing you need is a current GPA and transcript. This you'll have to get emailed from Miss Huber. Luckily, it's pretty easy for her to do that. And then the last thing is an active resume. So I've created those with some of you. If you already have one, I'd recommend just updating it. And if you need help starting from scratch, please let me know. I'm thinking about coming up with another video for that. Alright, so first things first, I definitely recommend doing this on a computer or a laptop if you have one. It's going to be easier than doing it on your cell phone. So first you're just going to type into the Google search bar Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation. And the first result that comes up should be the website that you're looking for. So just go ahead and click on that. Now there's going to be a message that pops up that's COVID-19 information. This is not saying that the application is closed. That's just saying that you cannot email or call them at this moment to get information. So you're going to close out of that and then just hit log in. If you've already made a profile, then go ahead and type in your username or password. Or if you've forgotten your password, like many of you do, you can go ahead and hit lost your password. But I'm going to go ahead and register just to show everyone how to go through that process. So first I'm going to type in a username. And then type in an email that I can easily check. So I'm just going to put my email that I use with all of you. And now it should have sent something to that email that you typed in, so I'm going to go check mine. Alright, so here I am on my email, and I noticed that nowhere in my inbox was the password, and that's because it actually sent to my junk email. So if you're worried, if you didn't receive anything, just check your spam, and it should be there. So it's going to send you a link, and when you click on that link, it should open up a tab for you to set your new password. So I'm going to go ahead and make mine just really simple, but I'd recommend doing something that you can remember. Go ahead and hit confirm and reset password. Alright, now that I've reset my password, I can go ahead and log in. So I'm going to type in my username. And my password was already in there. I'm going to hit remember me so that I don't have to log in again. But see, that's the password that I just created. I'm going to go ahead and hit log in. Then it'll pull up this page, which is just a general profile. So this is going to be basic information about yourself, and then you're going to type in your password again and confirm it. So then it's going to bring you to this page, which has a little bit of personal information about yourself. So you're going to type in your address, your social security number, date of birth, and this is just so you can create your profile. So then on this next page is where you choose your college information. So if you haven't decided where you're going to go yet, you can go ahead and hit undecided. But if you do know where you want to go, then you can scroll down and find it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit University of Cincinnati because that's where I went. And for your major, you can either put the major that you've declared or hit undecided if you want. So because I studied philosophy, I'm going to go ahead and put that. If your college isn't on the list, you can go ahead and put it, type it in the name of unlisted institution. So you guys are all going to be freshmen, and if you're first generation, you're going to go ahead and hit yes there. And then in this next place, you're going to find Riverview East Academy and click it. You guys are the class of 2020. And then for your most current GPA here, that's where you're going to need the transcript from Miss Huber. So if you haven't gotten that, you can go ahead and save and wait to get that. And if you have gotten it, just type it in there. So it's going to ask if you participated in sports. I did, so I'm going to hit yes. Then it says, please briefly summarize your extracurricular activities and community service here. This can be just a simple bulleted list where you just list something out. So, for example, I'm going to list varsity, soccer, and baseball. And I was the captain of that. And then let's say I was in the college collaborative. So it says list them and then do a short summary of it. So for college collaborative here, let's type a brief summary of what we did. Ran a group that was dedicated to expanding college opportunities and promoting post-secondary success. It can be something real simple like that. Just a brief description is all they need. Alright, and then the next page is just going to ask you a bunch of yes or no questions. This will help open up new scholarships for you if you're eligible. So, do you have a child, legal dependent, are you married, 24 years old, veteran of U.S. Armed Forces, foster care, and then if you work with Leslie Hadimer, then you're going to go ahead and hit that last box, the homeless or at risk of being homeless. Alright, so once you're done with that page, this is where it's going to ask for some parent information. So single parent household, employed by CPS. You're going to type in whatever parent or guardian information you have. Select if they own their home, which you might have to do some extra stuff if they do. And then you're going to use this space at the bottom to describe how you overcame hardship very briefly. So you're going to just make a short statement. It doesn't have to be too long. You can even steal it from your college essay. But just talk a little bit about what you had to do in order to get to the place where you're at right now. So if you had a difficult home life, you can write a little bit about that. It's less than 500 words, and if you want any help on it, please, please, please feel free to reach out to me. Alright, and then the final page of the application here is where you upload your different files. So the first one's going to be your resume. Again, if you need help with that, please feel free to reach out to me. If you already have one, then just go ahead and hit choose file. The second thing is going to be your transcript. This is what Miss Huber emails to you. And the third thing is the student aid report. So that's when you complete the FAFSA. If you go back and you hit view my aid, then you should be able to get a PDF copy of that, which you can upload to the website. Then finally, the financial aid award letter from the college. That'll either come in an email or you can log into your student admissions profile and go ahead and download that and then upload it here. So then at the bottom here, you're going to hit yes to everything, and then once you've got everything uploaded, you can go ahead and hit save and review. It's okay if you can only upload a couple things at first, and then you need to go back later and do it. That's why they have the save feature.